Hey folks, Real Honesty with Jarmithlin. I'm Jarmithlin, and these are 10 things that WWE got right in 2017. Yes, I will do the list of 10 things WWE got wrong, as well as my 10 favorite and least favorite matches. The reason that I'm doing this stuff now, I'm actually recording this on the 19th. So if anything happens on this SmackDown, or the Raw, Christmas, or the SmackDown right after Christmas, well, sorry, but I'm shooting this as close to the end of the year as I can. I can't imagine that much good stuff's going to necessarily happen. So again, the reason I'm doing these now is I got family coming in for the holidays. I'm trying to shoot as many of these shows as I can. I'm not shooting them like crazy. I'm not going to go super fast, but I'm going to knock as many of these shows out as I can. Now, I might do collaboration videos with the Durban. Time will tell. But for now, I'm doing solo efforts because we all have different schedules and everything. So anyway, 10 things WWE got right in 2017. Number 10, Drew Gulak. The PowerPoint presentation. I can't yell like he can. I can't do it necessarily the same way. Drew Gulak has really established his character very well on 205 Live. Guy's funny. He's got a great wit. He's so damn white. And I mean, but they're playing it up, and that's part of the fun. And he's also a really good wrestler. He's had some really good feuds this year, and maybe. Sure, Gulak hasn't tasted Cruiserweight Championship gold yet. I think he will, and I hope he does. I hope he beats Enzo, because for the love of God, somebody needs to get the title off of Enzo ASAP. But Drew Gulak, great talent, and somebody has certainly shined here in 2017. Number 9, the UK matches. Not necessarily the UK brand, because I was hoping they would do a UK television program at least a couple times a month. Anytime the UK matches have been on NXT TV or on the takeovers, especially Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate, and spoiler alert, my favorite match of 2017 in WWE NXT, anytime the UK matches have been on, they felt special. Whether it's tags, whether it's 3-on-3, whether it was a UK tournament, whatever, it felt special. And I really just love the UK style, and I'm so glad that WWE was able to establish a UK division and give more of a, light, a spotlight on the UK talents that are really talented, and not just the men, but the women also. Like, Piper Niven. I mean, how well did she do in the Mae Classic? I mean, that was great stuff. I mean, I know Toni Storm isn't part of the UK, but she did really well. But anyway, now we go to number 8, Sheamus and Cesaro, my favorite tag team of the year. Sheamus and Cesaro. The bar, they've done great. They've delivered great match after great match. Over as hell. Great time watching them. Doesn't matter who they're facing. Yeah, they face Rollins and Ambrose a few too many times. They face the Hardys a few too many times. And there's been some repetition as far as tag teams, but my God, Sheamus and Cesaro have been booked very well. And thankfully, Cesaro seems okay after the whole teeth thing. It's ridiculous. And hopefully Sheamus is okay and actually doesn't have to retire soon due to injuries. But for right now, Sheamus and Cesaro have had an incredible 2017. Number 7, Paige's return. Pretty much the most recent one here on the list. They did it well by having her just show up and establishing Absolution, having Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose debut. I was much more excited about one of those, aka Sonya, than I was about the other, Mandy, because I don't think Mandy's very good, but establishing this trio is fine. Paige got a huge pop, has done well since she's returned, get her eased back into this whole thing, and hopefully she takes the title from Alexa, and you have Paige versus Asuka at Mania, because I think that would be a money match. Money feud. It's got money all over it. The Paige's return was done really well, and I'm really happy. I am happy that she's back. All jokes aside, anything I've said, I'm really happy she's back. She's cleaned up her life. She's away from El Patron. They weren't good for each other. Let's just say that much. And she's doing better, and hopefully she continues to do well and has a lengthy career in WWE and in wrestling in general, and a lengthy life. Number 6, Neville's heel run. Now, yeah, he turned heel at the end of 2016, but my God, his heel run as Cruiserweight Champion was absolutely wonderful. Got better on promos, delivered impactful stuff in the ring. It was just the shining example of the Cruiserweight division. And all due respect to Drew Gulak, Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali, Aries and various others. I mean, Aries is gone, obviously. But just the run that he had as Cruiserweight Champion, even with all the bad booking, like putting him on the pre-show all the time, or putting him in the main event, the death slot right before the main event, he still had such a great run and was such a great heel. I didn't think he could pull it off. I hoped he could. And oh my God, did he ever. Neville did great. Neville did absolutely wonderful. Number 5, the Hardys return to Mania 33. Talked about it in my best and worst WWE moments in 2017, which is a show that you guys should go check out, by the way. And I talked about the Hardys pop at Mania 33, and it was great. It was great to see them come back. And then Nostalgia Act, and now Matt is woken and Jeff is injured, but I think Jeff will be back soon, possibly right after the Rumble or in February. I think he will be back a lot sooner than people think. I think he'll be back for Mania. But their return to Mania 33 was done wonderfully. Even though the crowd could tell that because ladders were added to it, that the Hardys were going to be part of it, they still erupted. In that open air stadium, that pop was thunderous. Number 4, Miz mocking Cena. Nikki, I love you. Oh my God, just Miz and Maurice mocking Cena and Nikki was absolutely great. Just Miz doing this, having to almost carry this feud. Because Cena wasn't always on TV. But my God, Miz did well. It was great stuff. It's damn shame that they blew that match off so quickly at Mania. And then make it go a little bit longer. And Miz and Maurice really didn't get that much offense in. Because there was no doubt that Nikki and Cena were going to win. But Miz is mocking and seeing the total Bellows BS. Great stuff. Number 3, Braun destroys Reign after Mania. Easy for me to say. Destroys Rania. Apparently Rania is a mashup of Reigns and Mania. Then again, Reigns is main event in his 4th Mania coming up, so it might as well be called Rania. April 10th, and it was just great. I'm not finished with you. Bashing him in the wall. Throws a stretcher out and everything. And of course, Reigns getting strapped to the stretcher and the fan chanting, "You deserve it." And I'm like, oh my God, that was just so great. Braun destroying him was just perfect. It was a perfect way to establish Braun, who should have probably won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. But he didn't, and it was a perfect way to reestablish him by having him just take out Reigns merely just 2 weeks removed from Mania 33. And it was great stuff, and it led on to even more of a great feud between Braun and Reigns, which was feud of the year, in my opinion. It was great stuff. Number 2, the Festival of Friendship. Why is my name on here? It's like, all the feels in the world, I mean, you knew it was coming. You knew Jericho and Owens were going to break up. As far as the tag team and everything, they weren't ever together. Not going to say that, but their tag team was going to break up, and it was unfortunate. But oh God, it was done so well. The list of KO, and the fans got to see it just before Jericho did. It's like, oh, and they knew it was coming. You could hear just a collective gasp and everything, like, oh no. But it was really good stuff. It was really, really good stuff, and led to a good feud. Led to a good return by Jericho. Just a one-off in July when he returned and put over AJ, and Owens, couldn't win the U.S. title back. So, yeah, that was a great, great moment. The Festival of Friendship, it was well done. Most emotional moment of the year by far. Though, on NXT, number 1, the DIY breakup. Because they hooked us. Ciampa was clearly injured. Like, a couple nights before, or the night before. And was going to get surgery. Well, he got it out through that match, and kudos to him. And they hooked us. They're at the ramp. Ciampa's got his arm around Gargano and everything. And they show the graphic, like the copyright graphic and everything, like they're not going to do anything. And then Ciampa runs Gargano into that screen, the Titantron and everything. And you could tell Ciampa, said to him something like, "Here we go," or something like that. And did that, and just but Gargano's look, of just betrayal and shock and everything. And Ciampa kicked him down and, put him through the table on the outside, or, off the announcer's table, and the fans are chanting, "Fuck you, Ciampa," and this kind of stuff, which in Chicago, I mean, you still got some really passionate fans there. Some idiots still chant CM Punk, and fuck all you people for doing that. Not all you people in Chicago, by the way, just the people that chant CM Punk. Some of you people in Chicago are awesome. But The DIY breakup was just done perfectly. It was done better than the Festival of Friendship, in my opinion. Because even though you had a feeling DIY might break up, it's the way they did, the way they hooked it right at the end of the show. And hopefully, Ciampa's going to be back by January or February, and you lead to a program between Ciampa and Gargano. It needs to happen. And hopefully it does. So those are my top 10 things that WWE got right in 2017. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what I said? Do you think maybe, are there some moments that I forgot or some moments that you would have put on here? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe also. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin, and I will see you soon.